Life as We Know It with Tom Walton.
President George H.W. Bush once talked hopefully of a kinder and gentler nation. I wonder how he'd describe America after 2 years of the pandemic. Meaner and ruder, perhaps? I've not taken any surveys. I've not run the science. My only evidence is anecdotal, but it is telling. It was my good fortune to spend part of the winter in Florida, and while the weather was predictably wonderful, I saw enough anger to suggest that it's not all palm trees and orange blossoms in the Sunshine State. Let me share 2 incidents. The first occurred at a place that serves as the de facto town square in many Florida communities, a Publix supermarket. It is there that locals and snowbirds from the north engage in cart-to-cart combat and glare at each other while waiting for their number to be called in the deli department. I was in the checkout lane, paying for a few groceries, and because I'm old, I'm also cautious. I was wearing a mask. The tall young man at the register was not amused. His uncovered face made his disgust clear. He didn't say it out loud, but his scowl and body language made clear what he was thinking. "You don't need that mask, you loser." Then he slammed my receipt into my open palm. So much for personal choice. He was echoing the attitude of his governor, Ron DeSantis, who earlier that same day had publicly scolded a group of schoolchildren for wearing masks at an indoor ceremony he attended at their school. The second incident didn't happen to me, but it did happen to dozens of other snowbird northerners. Returning to their parked cars at a farmer's market in the ultra-ritzy city of Naples, Florida, last week, they found vile notes tucked under their windshield wipers. Only cars with out-of-state plates were targeted. Each note was typed and printed, and here's what it said, quote, "Please go back to your state. We Floridians don't want you here crowding up our roads, stealing our homes, and clogging our streets when we are trying to get to and from work and you're on vacation. We hate you. This is our home, not yours. Go back and stay there forever," end quote. Well, that is pure anger lifted to another level. The most disturbing aspect of the Floridians' myopic windshield note is the shameless hatred. "We hate you" leaves little room for misinterpretation. "This is our home, not yours. Go back and stay there forever" could not be clearer. What the author of the note obviously doesn't get is that every one of those out-of-state cars arrives with people bringing cash and credit cards that will buy lodging, groceries, and airboat rides in the Everglades, enriching Floridians who provide such goods and services. Where in the world would the Florida economy be without the Norse money? I understand the frustration that all motorists feel in much of Florida during snowbird season. The snowbirds feel it too. We never see traffic like that in Toledo. Yet I've spent enough time in Florida over the years to realize that not only is the traffic worse now, tempers are shorter. I do not apologize for driving on Florida's streets and roads. When I need more cash to spend, it's the only way to get to the ATMs.
Life as We Know It is written and hosted by Tom Walton and is a production of WGTE Public Media. Life as We Know It with Tom Walton can be heard on WGTE FM 91 every Monday afternoon during All Things Considered at 5:44 p.m. or hear past episodes at wgte.org/life.